I hope y'all having a beautiful life. I got on here to do a reading. Make sure I got them all. Organize them. So I can turn this up a little bit. Guess that's good enough, child. Get comfortable. Okay, I think that's good. Whew, whew, that's good. Let me put my glasses on so I know some of y'all gonna get up in here and start talking to me, child, Lord. Sometimes we want to talk, not about the chat, but I'm gonna go ahead and do what it do. All right, let me gather all of these cards and shuffle them up and all that beautiful stuff because they're all over the place. And I do have something to say. I'm gonna say it in a few minutes. Give me a second to get these cards together. I was trying to get them together before I got on here, but I didn't. God kept me. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. God kept me. Oh, Jesus. All right. I didn't gather the cards up. So before I get started with the reading, I want to say something. So I be learning things. I be learning a lot of stuff from other people and the way they do their spiritual practices and stuff like that. And to each is their own. But I do want to say this. And this is just me. You could take it, leave it. It's just, say it's an opinion. I guess it's an opinion. I mean, I guess it would be considered an opinion. But a lot of people, not say a lot of people, for me, what I want y'all to understand about what I believe in, and like I say, this is not to put down anybody else's beliefs or nothing like that, or whatever you do, that's what you do. Whatever you believe in, that's what you believe in. But, as I learned spirituality and people practices, I learned that some of y'all do stuff like, it's so much. Okay, God be talking to me. As soon as he already gave me stuff, but he talked to me in the midst of it because he want me, this important. Y'all, some of y'all, and like I said, teach your own. I'm not trying to down what you believe in or anything like that, but I'm just going to give you what God has given me to help you understand something a little bit better from my perspective of what God's given me. Some of y'all get in initiations in spiritual groups and y'all have to sacrifice y'all body. Hi, welcome to my live. Y'all have to sacrifice y'all body to a man. And if you in spirituality or whatever group or initiation you doing, some of y'all literally allow this man or a female, whomever is over your group, to have power, leadership, and reign over your crown. Your head, your mind. So that means that tells me that you can't lead yourself. Hello, welcome to my live. You can't lead yourself. That means that you allow a man who is flawed, who we all started at what? The bottom, in darkness, we're born into sin. We all started there. Okay? And you allow this man or woman to literally brainwash you to believe what he or she wants you to believe, and you sacrifice your body and allow this man or woman to eat off of you. Because your sacral chakra has information, it has energy, it possesses so much. Your creativity. So basically, you're feeding your sacral, your creativity to this man to make this man or woman powerful. Why are you doing that? And again, this is not to disrespect anyone's beliefs or whatever, but if you are an individual and they're an individual, what make you feel like you got to give your individuality over to somebody else and surrender and feed your power, to give them your power that's in you, that's for you, to someone else to make them feel powerful? That means that you're being brainwashed and you feel like you are not powerful enough to be powerful within yourself and lead yourself. You need somebody, a man. And even though the word says that no man come before the person who created you, which is God, I don't get it. And then a lot of y'all walking around here, busting your legs wide open because you got some kind of leader, some kind of a cult leader leading you. And thank you for the hearts in the chat. You got some kind of cult leader leading you. And as I learned, motherfucker take two bones and clap together, and you mesmerized like he got some shit on you, and you just know it's time for you to bust it wide open. He stick his thing up in you, and he just taking your sacred. I don't understand why y'all do that. Why do you do that? Why can't you believe in yourself that no woman, no man should have that kind of power? Thank you for the hearts and chat. No man, no woman should have that kind of power over you. What is wrong with y'all? Thank you for the emojis. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Somewhere along the line, you have lost yourself. You have lost that you were powerful within yourself when you were born into this world. Somewhere along the line, you feel like you gotta, in order for you to be initiated, because see, again, you was initiated in your power when you got in this world. You gotta just build from yourself. But instead, you let somebody else take from you to make you feel power. Oh, I'm gonna teach you spirituality. I'm gonna teach you how to do hoodoo, voodoo, and all this stuff, so that you could be powerful, you can be over somebody, you could be somebody handler. You don't have the authority to be somebody handler. Only handler that's supposed to be handling anything is the Most High God. What is you talking about, people? Where y'all get that fucking mess from? Who told you you was over somebody? Who told you had the right to be trying to be a handler? That sounds fucking crazy. That means that you don't think more of yourself so that you could try to go and make somebody brainwashed so you could be, because your ass brainwash somebody else and handle them to make them feel less powerful so you could feel powerful. That means that you never was powerful if you got to go fuck with somebody else to feel powerful. Does that make sense? Because power is within yourself. If you got to go get all these people or try to handle and send voodoo and hoodoo and all that dumb shit to people to make yourself feel big, then that means that you are not big, you're little. You small. Because you don't need, if you really knew power, you would understand that you can be a leader within yourself. Leading yourself is powerful within yourself. Being yourself is powerful when you know who you are. But when you allow other people to lead you, you don't know who the fuck you are. You this, that, this. Oh, they say go left, right. Oh, well, you know, this one said do this. I just don't understand y'all. I don't get it. I just feel like a lot of y'all do these spiritual initiations because you want to feel like you belong to something. You're laying up here with a woman or a man, some of y'all in sex cults and all kind of shit. I just be opening my mind to the shit I be listening to. I be like, my God, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? And you giving yourself unto this leader when God said, no man, no God, no statue. We talking about the person that created you said this. See, I could be like, I don't believe in this. And I'll be like, well, who the fuck created your ass then? Who? And then you start hating on somebody else because they don't have somebody got to be over their crown leading them. Y'all need to stop that shit. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Fuck that. You ain't got to listen to what I got to say because that's your belief. But if you feeling powerless and you got to be open and busting your legs open and sacrificing motherfuckers, cutting doves and shit, putting it over your fucking head. Oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Gotta go get a dog and sacrifice a dog. Gotta get, my God, what is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with you? And then some of y'all up in these goddamn sex cults and got leaders and shit like that, and fucking this man or woman or whomever, and some of y'all gonna get STDs because this motherfucker fucking everybody. And he clap the fucking bones and you boom, bust it wide open. Goddamn, I just don't understand it. So that means even if your ass is married or in a relationship, when this motherfucker call, you bust it wide open. Your body is a temple. What the fuck is wrong with you? Come on now. Why you don't love yourself? It just pisses me off because when I hear shit like that, all I hear is I don't love myself. I don't know how to lead myself. I need somebody else to tell me what to think, how to talk, how to walk. I don't even know what love is. I need information, someone to feed me information for me to be able to even fucking think. And although I know we all here on the earth together, I need somebody that's gonna lead me because I feel like they better than me when we all supposed to be motherfucking equal, but we are not equal. We are not. Because if you got somebody leading you, baby, I ain't equal to you because the only person I got leading me is you can't even see him. And that's who created me. So that means I wouldn't even be here and you wouldn't be here if that one did not exist. That would say I'm the head. Don't put nobody before me. I am God of all gods. Y'all I don't understand y'all. Where did you go wrong when you felt like you needed to do that to yourself? Where did you go wrong when you feel like you need to bow down to a man and a man is flawed? And I'm talking about woman, man, whomever. They flawed. We are flawed. I lead people by teaching people. That's it. I wouldn't tell somebody if I had a spiritual group, I wouldn't be like, you got to come over here, you got to bust it wide up. No. You go give God praise. I'm going to teach you how God is. I'm going to teach you what God do, how God wants you to be in life by the experiences that I had. But ultimately, you're going to be connected to God. So God going to tell you. I'm going to show you how to lead yourself. you know, I just, oh, it just makes me so sad. And a lot of people don't even get me to understand me, and I get that, and even like when I posted today, I put the whole thing about the with the devil and the psyche that, because the devil sends me shit. And I know y'all don't get that, and I'm not gonna even explain it. Some of y'all go, "Oh, she's a devil worshiper." I'm not a devil worshiper. It's y'all mindset. A lot of people come up with the word devil. And I got some people that come up with darkness. They got some people that says negative energy. It's all the same thing. It's just different terminology. But I don't even want to get into it because I feel like already some of the stuff that I teach, a lot of y'all don't even understand it. Because you don't even understand yourself. And if you out here giving your body to somebody for something, you sacrifice a piece of you every time you do that. That means that you don't know your worth. You don't feel like you good enough. You don't feel like you can do it. Thank you for the hearts in the chat. You don't feel like you could be the man or the woman without somebody else telling you how to be the man or the woman. Then you hate on somebody else because you feel like, well, they a leader. What they got that I don't got. See, that's right there. Tell me that you got insecurities within yourself and you don't know your own worth. And you wait for somebody else to validate you. You wait for somebody to say, "Oh yeah, cause that person they're not all that person," just to make you feel better about yourself. And that's mind control, mind manipulation, because they know that's what you want to hear. Just to make you feel good about you. So they can still continue to lead you the way they want to lead you and take your power. And you want to sit up here and wonder why you can't think for yourself. Well, you didn't put a leader over your crown, which is your creativity, your psyche, your prophecy. Some of y'all prophets, your prophecy, your gifts, your third eye, whatever you want, whatever terminology makes you feel good about whatever I'm saying. Because it all means to me the same damn thing. Because it come from somewhere you can't see it. But you let these people control you so you can feel like you belong. And then you meet somebody like me who don't have some quote unquote leader over my fucking crown, or a handler who many people try to send in my fucking life, try to make my destiny, try to oppress me, try to manipulate my energy, try to keep me down, keep me confused, eat off of my sacra, sleeping with me to go bring it back to these leaders that they fuck so that they can eat. That means that you ain't powerful, because why you need to be eating off my plate? If you were so powerful as a leader, why you need for somebody to come manipulate me or anybody else so that you can sleep with them so that you can feel powerful? I ain't sleep with nobody and I'm powerful. Why if you so powerful, why do you need other people to go do your dirty work? Why you ain't getting your motherfucking hands dirty, nigga? Why your hands always clean, but you go to tell everybody else what to do, and they go do it? You just sacrificing people to get what you want. You want to test the water. You want to use people to go do your dirty work for you while you sit on your motherfucking throne that you done created. So if they ass get sacrificed come fucking with somebody like me, then you testing the waters. You sacrifice one of your people so that you could stay all right. But no, it don't work like that, brother or sister, because you really ain't none of my sister or brother. And even if you are my brother, actually, that's over this bullshit, some of this shit, which I feel you are, you gonna get your issue. Because the only motherfucker who controls my crown and who controls me is the Most High God. That's it. And the ones who back me up is my spirit family. I don't need a crowd of physical people ever to make me feel anything, any validation, any other thing. I know who I am. I don't need to go sacrifice nobody. I don't need to sleep with nobody. I don't need to do no magic, because I don't even fuck with no magic. I just know how to return that shit on back to your motherfucking black ass or white ass or Asian ass. I don't give a fuck what ass it is. Because obviously you're coming for me, you's a motherfucking hater. I don't nobody come for motherfuckers if they don't hate on them. Because it's like, why am I coming for you? You don't even know me. And if you do know me and you're coming for me, it's something that I'm saying that bothers you. Because it's the truth. And then you got to ask yourself, well, how the fuck you got on my channel? If I'm saying something to you that bothers you, why are you on my channel? Make it make sense. Thank you for the hearts in the chat. Make it make sense. How you found my channel? How you became a hater? Why are you on my channel for you if you don't like what I'm saying? Ask yourself, there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. That means you hate, you love to hate. Because you don't even love yourself. It's nobody in their right sane mind gonna get on somebody's channel and they don't like what they saying or they don't believe in what they saying, but they get on there and say negative things or send evil eyes and go talk about them when they get off their channel, but steady coming back on their channel. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Ask yourself, something wrong. Something is wrong with you. Because a sane mind person, they get on somebody's channel, they don't agree with what they saying. You know what they do? I'm gonna get the fuck off this motherfucker channel. I don't believe in that shit. They don't even say nothing. They go. They just go. I know I do that. If I get on somebody's channel, they say some shit I don't believe in. Oh no, you ain't for me. I don't have to say not one motherfucking word to that person. I could be on their live. I ain't gotta say nothing. I ain't gotta say I don't believe in that. You wrong. Nope. You know what I do? Exit. Exit. That's it. But a lot of y'all get on these channels, y'all want attention. You feel less than, you want to be seen, you a pick me, you want some kind of clout, you want to project your negative energy on somebody because you don't even know how to deal with your own shit and your own fucking problems. And then you go to your leader and you tell your leader, the ones who get on here that's spiritualist, how she and how he get the, and how they get the, and why they get the, and how they, because you don't know how to think for yourself. You like a damn baby, need somebody to take care of you and tell you how to fucking think. Yeah, go take a bath. Oh, it's time to take a bath. You as an adult, you should know how to go take a goddamn bath. I just don't get it. You sacrifice your mind, your body, and your soul, and you give your power away to a man who is flawed, who ended up on this earth just like you. But yet you sit there and bow down to this motherfucker, he or she. And a lot of men, specifically with dangs, want to rule over women and men because they want to be a man's world when they don't understand it has nothing to do with your dang. Energy, masculinity, and femininity can be in any vessel. It does not have to have a dang to be masculine. And a lot of people that's leading people even on jobs, businesses, are really not leaders. They are not. They leaders because they made themselves leaders, but they're not good leaders. A lot of these people that are leading people, managers, CEOs, and all this shit, they just want a business. They want to make money. They don't go and actually do the job that they actually hiring the people to do to see how hard it is. They don't give a fuck. They pay them less money to go do hard ass work, and all they want to make sure is their money is getting in the bank. If you're a good leader, you'll go do those jobs yourself first to see how hard they are, and pay the people the right amount of money. You wouldn't be greedy like that, and you wouldn't mistreat people and treat them like fucking slaves. Well, they need a job, so they gonna do what the fuck I say do, and how much I'm gonna pay them. Because, well, what about if God say everybody walk off that motherfucking job, bitch? Is your business gonna continue to run smoothly? It's not. What if a guy curse your fucking business and everybody that come in there who you want now try to hire because your whole fucking crew didn't walk the fuck off? What if them motherfuckers don't want to work for you? What you gonna do then? People who are leaders need to appreciate who is underneath them and see people's worth in the need that is needed. It ain't leadership is not about always about, oh, I'm gonna get a business, I'm gonna start a business, but I need you to, I'm gonna hire you, but whatever. This is what you're gonna get paid. If you don't like it, get the fuck. Okay, let them get the fuck, bitch. How your business gonna run, bitch? How? But you call yourself a leader. You call yourself a businessman or a businesswoman. But when a shoe is on the other foot and that business go down a motherfucking drain because of the way you've been treating people, whether you are a spiritualist, leader, whomever you are, and you become the opposite of, meaning that you become the person that you call yourself leading, you become them, then God's gonna put your ass in check so you can see how that shit feel. Go out there and sell your own motherfucking body. Let somebody clap bones on your motherfucking ass and bend it over. See how you like it. And some of these damn spiritualists who doing that to some of y'all, they using that shit as talking about you gonna have power, you gonna be able to do this, I'm gonna teach you this. But some of them is just some horny ass motherfuckers just wanna fuck. And you just thinking this how I gotta do it. This initiation, this is what it's about. Baby, you ain't never had to give your body. You ain't never had to do that. You ain't never had to do that to get the wisdom and knowledge. I ain't give my body to nobody. I got the wisdom and knowledge, and then how I got the wisdom and knowledge, and I'm not giving my body to nobody. Thank you for the hearts in the chat. How? How? Do y'all see me up in some damn building and with somebody talking to me doing? No. I'm in my car. Been in my car for 8 months. Going on 9. Y'all see, I barely, spiritual stuff. I like crystals. I don't even have crystals. I ain't got none of that. But God gave me the gift, so why you can't have the gift? God didn't say the gift was limited to just. God didn't say, oh, everybody else you gonna sell your body, give your body, do this, do that, bow down to the man for these here gifts. No, what God says to put no man before me. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. He said, put no man before me. And all things will come unto you. He said, that's what God said. Have faith. So, y'all who believe in these spiritual practices and all that be doing that, teachers your own. That's what you believe in, that you got to go sleep around with people. Some of y'all are, into sex magic and hoodoo and all that stuff like that. See, the thing is, where a lot of y'all are messing up whether you sleeping with somebody or not, and let's say you into the practices of hoodoo, when you use hoodoo to attack people and that's your intention, you automatically are already against God, because you, that to God, you're playing God. You're trying to judge somebody by attacking them with dark magic. And so that means that you using, anybody come to your practice and say, oh, this person did this, did this, did that. Anybody could manipulate a conversation, energy, and lie on somebody. And then y'all go to using this shit in attacking people. Y'all, some of y'all witches. And then you wonder why all of a sudden you don't have your gifts no more. You wonder why you ain't making money no more, because that's not what it was never been meant to be. Thank you for the emojis and the hearts in the chat. That's not what it was ever meant to be. You are not the judge. God is. God is. If you're not using your gift to do something positive, then, or to protect someone that God has told you to do, if somebody come to you and they've been beaten up, abused, they done went to the cops, they done did all that, and nobody's helping them. And then they say, this is my last hope. I'm coming to you as a voodoo hoodoo priestess. I need you to just stop this person and get him out my life. And God tell you yes, then God's not going to punish you, because you're actually helping to protect someone from harm. But a lot of y'all just think about the money first, and then you just go attacking people, or you go look at them and you get jealous. Oh, they think that, yeah, I don't like them either, let me go attack them. And then you wonder why you get punished. And then some of y'all look into people's Akashi records and birth charts and all that shit and know who they gonna be, and then you go to try to fuck up their destiny. But you think you're gonna be blessed. This is where you're working out of your dark side, which is what they call the devil. That's mean you're doing evil. You have evil intentions because of something on the inside of you, and you want to go hurt somebody else, attack somebody else because of you. But you don't want to sit there and think about, why am I attacking this person? What's wrong with me? You don't want to think about that, because that's too much like right. That's too much like taking accountability. That's too much about looking at myself and seeing that I don't love me. Because if I did, I wouldn't be giving a fuck about somebody else. I wouldn't be trying to steal somebody's destiny or swap out somebody's destiny, trying to be their handler to make myself feel better about myself. When even if you take whatever you trying to take from that person, you still gonna be the shit ass person that the fuck you was before you tried to do it, because you don't realize that you a shit person. If you do, then that's why the fuck you doing it in the first place. But admit that you a shit person. And you need to clean that shit up on the inside of you. It ain't nobody else's fault, but you going around here projecting that old negative ass shit. So, because you don't feel good about yourself, because you want to feel more powerful than the next one. Are you a man with a lot of ego, and how dare a woman be more powerful than me? I gotta put that bitch in her place. Matter of fact, I want her to come over here and suck my thing. That make me feel even more like a man. That's not what a man is. Y'all just y'all disgust me. Y'all's mentality, a lot of y'all, it just makes my fucking stomach sick. And y'all, in y'all brain, y'all feel like that's the right answer. That's what you think is the complete right answer. To have control, to oppress someone, to make somebody submit. A lot of y'all are male chauvinists. You know, you want to make a woman bow down. Some of y'all want to make men bow down. Some of y'all rape men. Let's keep it real. Because if he ain't strong enough, if we come up against him, we got 5 men and we gonna come up against him, and if he don't bow down us, we gonna rape him. Even if this man could be somewhat feminine, but he don't like men. Y'all feel like, oh, he want to be a woman. Who are you to tell somebody or judge somebody who they supposed to be based off of the way they act? Thank you for the horse and chair. Y'all are sickening. Y'all just so, my God, it just makes me so sick to my fucking stomach. It make me sick to my stomach. You want to judge people, oh, if a girl have on boy clothes, she got a boy hair because she want to be a man. No, that's what you motherfucking think, nigga. Damn. That's what you think. Why are you putting that shit out in the world because of your fucking sick ass head? That's your perspective of life. Ah, bitch, if I put this on her, she'll be well dressed. Oh my God, like something's wrong with you. If you think like that, something's wrong with you. That means you really ain't a man. You are trying everything in your power to make you feel strong and like what you think a man is, and that's not a man. A real man. And I don't give a fuck with you a woman. How you know? Because I'm connected to the Most High God. And God is everything and all. And he teaches me everything and all. And whether you believe it or not, I've been treated like a man even though I'm a goddamn woman. You can take this advice with your ego and all that, your pride. If you want, if you don't, I don't give a shit. I'm going to still say it because somebody might need it. A man ain't even about having a dang. A man is a man when they realize who they are as an individual person that happens to have a dang. A man has integrity, morals, does not try to think for others, but knows how it thinks. He or she, could be he or she, meaning masculinity, energy. But we're going to talk about a man with a dang. Knows how he thinks. He thinks for himself. He understands that him thinking for himself is leading himself in his own power. He doesn't disrespect other people by wanting to be like this and like, because you're smaller than me, I'll fuck you up. No, that means you got issues. That means that you got some issues. You want to strong on people. You want to look big and muscular. And you can beat the person up and that make you feel good about yourself. That means you're missing something on the inside of you. That don't make you a man. Being a man understands that I am an individual. Not looking at the fact that I got a dang. If I get with a woman or a man, whomever that I choose to be with, that's what I like. Understanding respect, honor, loyalty, trust. But understanding that I first need to make sure that I heal my traumas if I have any, because we all got them. So I can learn what self-love is. So when I do meet a partner, if they ain't got self-love, then that's not my partner. That's why a lot of men broken, because they meet people and they feel like a lot of y'all male chauvinists meet women and y'all get pissed off at women because they do this and they too goddamn needy and all. No, you missing a lot of pieces inside you. You too much in your masculine energy. That's why women get on your nerves. You done been hurt in life. You've been taught a man is supposed to be this way. And a man's supposed to be strong. He's supposed to be a provider. And he's supposed to go out there and work hard. He's supposed to beat up anybody who do this. That's so surface. A man comes in balance with his femininity and his masculine side. The masculine side is to be like, nigga, I wish a nigga would. The masculine side is being strong in being who I am. The masculine side understands its strength also is in nurturing, which is the feminine side, meaning that I can be a man that talks to my partner and understand that when my partner say, baby, I just need a hug. To know that that's okay. That doesn't make you less than a man because you are nurturing and caring and you can hold your partner in your arms and say, I love you. It's okay to cry and not feel like, oh, hey, men don't cry. Y'all been so traumatized, and you want to know why some of these women leave y'all after they complained about, you don't listen to me, you don't do this. When I need you to hear me, you say I'm nagging. And then a lot of y'all so on y'all masculine side and you unhealed and you end up beating up on a woman. And you feel like that's a man. That means you weak. It's not a man. That means that I don't know how to deal with my emotions. I am emotionally immature. Because a man, if a woman is expressing herself, whether it be a woman or man, whomever you with, and you're balanced, you listen to it. Y'all talk about it. You understand communication. If she doesn't, she might not be your partner. Because if she's balanced, she's going to understand that we are communicating. We're talking. No one puts their hands on anybody. That's healthy. A man who is healed understands if his partner tries to put his hand or her hand on him or put him down, that is not my partner. You're toxic and you're unhealthy. I need to get up out this situation. Because my partner should not never put me down and dog me and talk about me behind my fucking back. Talk about the size of my penis. Talk about how I don't do whatever in the bedroom. That is personal and private. He or she should not be out there doing that. He or she should not cheat on me, lie on me, manipulate me, try to control me, put me down because I have a sensitive side. Because if that's your partner, y'all equally yoked, they're going to love that sensitive side. But a lot of y'all been raised to just be so, and then a lot of y'all been hurt because you showed that sensitive side to somebody and they ended up hurting you, calling you a punk. Oh, you a wuss. That means that wasn't your person. That means they too much in their masculine side, even if they were a woman. They mean they unhealed. They project their mindset on you. Y'all just got to do better. Y'all stress me out. Y'all stress me out with that. Because like I say, all I see in here is that I don't love myself. I don't know what love is. I don't know what my self-worth is. I don't know. Anytime you got a strong arm another human being to force your will on them, you're not a good person. You're not a good person at all. I don't care if you're a police, a judge, or whomever, or a regular sneggler degler. Anytime you think it's okay for you to strong arm any human being on this earth, any person living, to do what you want them to do, you're not a good person. You got issues. You need to go to the fucking mental hospital and get some fucking help. Because you so don't love yourself and so unworthy in yourself, you need to do shit like that to other people just to feel powerful. And even me saying this, I feel like your brain not going to even grasp the fact that why do I need to go outside myself to go do something to somebody else or get something from somebody else to feel powerful? Why I need to eat off somebody's fucking plate when I could make my own? I'm done with that shit, because that's the energy of what I feel that is disgusting. It's nasty. It's just gross to me. All I feel and hear with the people that do that and think like that, and these leaders, that you're just a no. You're just a no. And you get these weak individuals to believe you, who can't think for themselves. And it's all different. I feel like it's all different types of groups that is out there that want to control and rule other people. And that's so sad. That's so sad. You see these people and their victims because you see that they dumb. And I don't like using that word, but shit, this is what it is. They can't think for themselves. And that just showed me how much evil is in the world, because a lot of y'all see people like that, and instead of you trying to help them, you take advantage of them. Because they want to feel some type of worthiness. They want to feel like some type of belonging of a group of people, a system. They want to feel some type of admiration. And it's not all your fault, because they should learn to love themselves. But the fact that you take advantage of that, and you see that they don't know, shame on you. Shame on you. For you to even want to take somebody to make them believe what you want them to believe, or because you don't like what they believe in, or your mindset misinterpret things, and you try to solace them, shame on you. You want the whole fucking world to be like you, and you not all that, bro or sis. You just not. Everybody don't want to be like you. I know you all in your ego and pride. You think you the shit, but you ain't my nigga. And you ain't even my nigga. You just a nigga. No matter what your race is. You ain't all that. But you think you all that because you want everybody to be like you. It take everybody to make you feel some kind of something. That means that you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. And that's sad. Go heal yourself. All right, y'all, let me get into this reading. Thank you for the comments in the chat. I see y'all comments. You are pretty. Thank you so much. So you're against light? No, I'm not against light. I am light. Wait, you're against light? Wait, you're against LGBT? No, I'm not against LGBT. Oh my God, y'all so funny. You must not look at my channel. No, I'm not against LGBT. Honey, I've been LGBT damn near all my life. I just right now I don't even know I don't know what label to give myself no more. I don't even know if I want a label. Because I'm celibate. I'm good with that. I'm not looking for a partner. Not only do I want a partner, but if I did, it would be a woman. So no, I am not against LGBT. I don't even like all it. Personally, I don't even like all them brands. I'm just me. I'm just me. I really don't like all them labels, because it make it feel like you are something different than everybody else, in the sense of just being a human. Even though I'm other, but I'm saying like I'm living a human experience. So I'm a human. So what I'm trying to say is, it make me feel like when you see a heterosexual couple or a heterosexual, like people don't really identify heterosexual, like, you know what I'm saying, like they understand it. But it's like when you LGBTQ plus, it's a thing. I don't like the thing. Why I gotta be a thing? Why can't I just be a human? Why can't I just be me? That's it. All that, getting into all that shit right there, that shit just make it be like more than what it is to me. Anyway, that conversation just woke me out. Lord, give me some strength, please. Oh, y'all see my little beard? My little beard. Y'all see my little beard? Y'all probably can't see it. I ain't cut that bitch either. I didn't pull pull a few hair, but I ain't cutting out and went through. I didn't went outside. I didn't went outside in the stores and everything, looking like this here. I have. I'm like, man, I ain't cutting it. I'm just not. I don't care. I don't care. I be looking at it, I'm just like, child, whatever. Grow on, grow on. Anyway, I ain't gonna do no long reading because I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. Shit, I'm tired. Always fucking tired. Tired of being tired. You want to pull this on shuffle 4 times, and whatever y'all give me, I'm gonna do it. Two more times. Look down. I say I'm gonna do. Okay, take the cards. Last time. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, that's too much, y'all. You can do the rest tomorrow. Okay. That's fine. Where's my doggone bag? Alright, let's see what we got going on. I'm going to take some of these cards out and I'll put the rest up for tomorrow or something because I'm not doing all this tonight. I'm tired. It's too late. Let me see. I'm going to take the middle cards. I'm going to take a few of the middle cards out and see about maybe this much. Yep, no, I'll get a few more. I'm trying to be on here all night. I know how God get to talking. He get to talking about one card could be like a whole 30 minutes. One card could be a whole 30 minutes. Shit. You know? Oh God. Let's get it, Lord. Come on. Let's all right, so I have escaped. So I hear God say someone is currently trying to escape, but they are unsuccessful. They can't get out. They're trying to escape a situation, an unhealthy situation. I hear that this situation that they're in is abusive. It's toxic. I hear God saying, wait for the signs. God said the signs will be loud and clear. God said you only have a certain amount of time when you get the signs to go. It's like the window, like God, you know, like they say, what is it like a window of opportunity. Thank you, God. There's a small window of opportunity. When you see the opportunity, you take it. Because if you don't take the opportunity, it's not necessarily going to be there anymore. Literally. So God is going to create. And God say he needs you to, okay, for whomever this is for, you're going to know if this is for you. because you're trying to escape a situation. God said it's imperative though. Like, oh God, Jesus. God said you gotta get out your own way. God say it's so bad with you where I hear God saying, you know how many opportunities I've given this person, how many windows I've given this person, and how many times I've given this opportunity to this person, they didn't do anything. Yet they keep on coming to me and praying and asking me to help them to get out the situation, to escape the situation. But every time I hear fear, every time I give them this opportunity, they get afraid. God said he cannot continue to do that. Either you're gonna stay in the mess, either you're gonna stay in the mess that you in, and God said you will not survive it. Eventually it's going to tear you and wear you down mentally and emotionally and break you down spiritually. Are you gonna take the opportunity and leap? God said you have to understand he cannot do that for you. He can create the window. You got to go through it. He can create the door for you to open. You got to open it. God say, I understand your fear. I understand your concern. I hear somebody saying they're going to kill me. God say, what I say. God said, I told you I will cover you. You got to have faith. God, if you see the signs and God already told you get out of the situation, you don't think when you get out of the situation, you don't think he gonna tell you go left or go right, don't go this way. You just gotta like be open to it. If you see the signs, you know it's God. And I hear for somebody or some I keep hearing somewhere, but I hear for somebody, you do have some type of like intuitiveness, some type of intuitive gifts. But it's like you trust yourself, but you really don't. Your fear is more greater than your trusting in yourself. Do you think that if God tell you, I'm gonna send these signs, they're clear signs. When I tell you to go, you go. And if I say go left, then go left. If I tell you stop, stop. If I tell you any of this, all the thing you gotta do is listen. That's it. Yes, is your adrenaline gonna be pumping? Yeah, a fucking lot. Hell yes. Are you gonna be terrified as you running the fuck on? My God. But that same adrenaline, that same fear is gonna be the force that's gonna keep pushing you because you're scared. That same fear, once you go through that window or that door, because you're so afraid, it's gonna be the same force that's gonna push you because you are scared from whatever you're running from, which is abusive. I hear toxic. I hear somebody I feel like I'm trapped and I can't get out. That same fear, you gotta use it as your power to keep motherfucking going. But you gotta go and don't look back. You will have a time where God say, okay, you safe. You will be able to breathe. You'll be able to get yourself back in balance. You'll be able to cry all the tears. The reality is going to come to you and zoom in, and all of it's going to feel some type of way. But when you realize that you're safe, you're going to calm down. You're going to calm down. And as you move on from that day, you're going to realize that you did it. You did it. Don't go back. Because as hard as it was for you to leave, because God said he did it like 3 times before right now I'm telling you go. When God say he send the signs, he gonna, baby, you gonna be so frozen. If you go back, you gonna be so frozen in fear, you might as well go ahead and start your funeral. Because abusive, toxic people, the way I feel and hear it, they're gonna want to teach you a lesson to never do it again. That's more fear in you. Don't go back. I don't care how hard to get out there. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Don't you go back. And don't you go run into people who you think or God has showed you that's your enemy. Don't you go run into them, because guess what? They gonna call that motherfucker and say, come get them. Or try to do it behind your back. They got too many places out there. Well, I mean, the world's so fucked up now. I can't even stay there, because I know when I try to go stay in the shelter, what happened to me, I might not want to tell them your situation unless you're going to a domestic violence shelter. That you ultimately want to get away. You ultimately want to get your name changed and get the fuck away out of the state from wherever the fuck them motherfuckers at. Get away from them. You ultimately want to get your whole name changed. If you got kids, you want to get all that. You want to get all that done. You want to move away from the situation as far as you can. Because when you're dealing with controlling people like that, these people are insecure. They want control over you. They feed off of your fear, which makes them feel powerful, which makes you feel weak. And that's what they like. That the control over you is what they enjoy. Because you afraid what's gonna happen to you, and they probably, I feel like, already then threaten you or put their hands on you or something. That's how they put the fear in you. But either you're gonna stay in that fear, in that situation, or you gonna get the fuck out. This is what it is. You're gonna have trust in God the whole way through. Even when it don't look like stuff gonna move for you, when God say go, this is about faith. And if you ain't got none of that, I don't know what to tell you, because this is gonna be hard. Because everything is not gonna go your way. It's not gonna go your way. It's not gonna open up like the way you wanted, the way you thought. It's gonna be hard. But the things that God's going to do to try to make it easy for you, so when you escape the situation and you get to a safe place, he'll make that easy, right? Sometimes. But to continue on, he gonna make you test your faith, baby. He gonna test your faith. Oh, he gonna test your faith. It's gonna be a lot of tears, because you're not gonna understand. You're gonna be like, Lord, this is so hard. I thought when I left it was gonna get better. I don't got this, I don't got that. My children need this. I need, if you got kids, whatever. God gonna be like, have faith. And the more you have faith, then things will come your way. The kids ain't got clothes, somebody gonna donate clothes. You're gonna be fed if you're in a domestic shelter. God be wanting you to walk by faith, not by sight. God is big on that. And when you feel like you've been patient, it's been years. Shit, they had a lady I saw on YouTube who this guy, he helped. He helped her. He just seen her one day. He had some money. He do a show where he give some people who homeless money. This woman had been, it was 2 situations. This woman had 3 kids. She had been sleeping in her car with her kids for 2 years. 2 years. You could tell this poor lady mental health had declined. You could tell that she was on the brink of giving up. Because when he gave her the money, first of all, she couldn't even believe it. She was thinking, she like it was a shock to her. And when he was like, no, I'm for real, she just couldn't stop repeating, like, but you could tell her mental, it was wearing down. She's like, don't play with me, don't play with me, don't play, brother, don't play, don't play, don't play. Like, she was like having that break. And what I felt from her was she had been praying and asking God for help for so long. But she's stuck in there for 2 fucking years with her kids in a car, in a parking lot. And right before she just collapsed in her mind, God sent somebody to help her. God do stuff like that. I mean, you don't like it. You don't like it. You don't like it. Because I don't like it. But you learn to adjust to it. It's like you got to get your mind to a place where it don't fuck with you like that. Because at first it's going to fuck with you. But if you can get your mind, you can ask God for help to get you in balance and get your mind to a peaceful place, whatever situation you are in, you'll be okay. You stop thinking about how long you've been, because at first you're going to be like, well, damn, I've been homeless, or I've been going through this for da-da-da-da-da. It's been this. You be like, come on, God. You go through all that and that don't make God move. That don't make God do nothing. You just accept it. This is what it is. What can I do with what is in this moment? What can I do right now? I can't let this tear me down. I can't let this stress me out. I cannot allow this to consume me. So when you accept it, because it's like grieving stages, like when somebody passed away. You go through the whole, I can't believe it. This is too long. You go through all of that. But when you get to the acceptance stage, you find your peaceful place. Even if you got all the drama and shit around you, you find the peace. Because you know the peace is important. Because if you don't have the peace, then that means that you allowing your mental to get all fucked up by the situation you in, because it's a new situation. Maybe you've never been homeless, maybe you've never been in a shelter, maybe whatever, maybe you've never been on your own by yourself. But if you dwell on those things while you're going through the faith walk, you're not going to be okay. You are going to break. Stop fighting against what's going on and accept it and build from there. And sometimes it do take God a long time to do things, but just like they say, he may not come when you want him, but he's right there on time. That woman on that video, God came right on time, because I promise you, I feel like shit, maybe the next day that lady wouldn't have been all right mentally. Another video, this lady had kids. They was on the damn street for years. That lady fell to her knees and put her hands up to the sky in praise. And just wept. Her kids wept. She didn't give up her faith. She did not give up her faith. Sometimes God will test you to your last goddamn limit. But you gotta have faith. So when you leave and you escape, because I feel like you're going to, this time, I feel bravery coming up, the energy of bravery. And God said, you got to do it this time. You got to do it. God said, I will make a safe haven for you. I will give you rest. I will give you peace, reciprocity. but your faith is inevitable. You have to carry me along with you. You have to have faith. You got the biggest tool that you're gonna have to carry with you when you escape is faith. You can do that one, you gonna be all right. Because in faith, acceptance. Acceptance is so big. How you think I done made it through all these 8 months? Even though I still got gang stalkers that I see every day. How you think I made it? I have people follow me in the store. I still have people put the cameras up. You just get to accept it. You just gotta accept it. It's what it is. If it change, it change. If it don't, it don't. It's like, what you gonna do? You gonna let them tear you down? You gonna let them break you? That you gonna let them cause you with a mental health? You gonna go and commit suicide because you got a bunch of demon bullies? Or you got a situation that God didn't protect you to come up out of, where you could have got literally put in your grave, but you decided you want to continue to live. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna love yourself and know that love yourself enough to know that you don't deserve that toxic shit? And that being in that situation can break you faster than being in the situation that you're gonna be in. Possibly. Acceptance and faith is the two things I will tell you to bring and get prepared for. Faith first, and while you in it, acceptance. And your situation may be better than the next person's situation. Maybe because you got kids. If you got kids, because I feel like somebody may have a kid or a kid on the way. And if you don't, if you're single, whatever, your situation may be different than somebody else. Maybe God will bless you with an apartment where people take care of it, your bills, so you can get on your feet. Your situation may be a little bit different, but it doesn't mean that you don't take faith with you, because even if God gets you settled in where you need to be, it doesn't mean that he don't want you to have faith. He wants to build a relationship with you. Because remember, he's the one who's going to protect you from all the harm. And it's important that you build this relationship with God, because he's the one who's going to tell you, this person found out where you at. I need you to move. Don't go outside today. That person right there is not good. I see that you hungry. I'm gonna send somebody to get you something to eat. He's going. He. That's why he want to build a relationship with every one of his children, every creation he's created, because that's how he protects you. About if you don't build a relationship with him, he not gonna be able to talk to you to tell you what to do. And yeah, he do go silent on you sometimes. Good gracious Lord, he go silent on you, Jesus. It ain't funny either, but I know sometimes he thought it was funny with me, but I didn't think the shit was funny at all. And he wanted to see what I was gonna do. But don't think he not there. He's still there. God do God do some stuff. I done told myself, I know you right there. I don't know why you playing with me and acting silent. I didn't even heard him snicker before, when like laugh. Don't let the silence fool you, because it's a test. God loves to test. If I do this, what, you gonna still love me? If I do this, you gonna still have faith? If I do this, and he'd be like, Lord Jesus, can you please stop it? Can you just stop? Can you stop it? And sometimes he think it's hilarious, and you don't. You be like, I'm not laughing. But you could be like that with God. You could tell him, like, I don't think that was funny. You could be pissed off. You can cry. You can do all of the things with God. He gonna be right there. He gonna be right there. Because to him, well, at least you are acknowledging that I'm here. You acknowledge that we have a relationship. And then all of a sudden you say, God, give me peace, love, happiness, all this joy. Please wipe the depression up out my life and the tears. And all of a sudden it's just like you happy again. And that's his way of saying, I heard you. There you go, baby. That's all I want you to do is lean on me. And you're like, damn, I was just depressed. And now I feel like I could go do backwards flips. Because this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build a relationship with you and me so you can know that I exist even if you can't see me. I want you to know I hear your cries. I want you to know I see that you're hungry. I want you to know. And sometimes you might get a little sick. Like, right, sometimes you be like, well, damn, God, I don't feel good today. Like, Lord, like, what I'm supposed to do? I can't even lay down in the bed. Da, 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 da. I don't feel good. I feel like I need to lay down in a bed. I'm still in this car, whatever, whatever. And then all of a sudden you start feeling sick. He like that. He like that you depend on him. He like that you acknowledge him, which is it. But he like it. He don't like it when you try to do things on your own and you don't talk to him, because some things that you want to do on your own before consulting him could cause something else to happen in your life that wasn't supposed to happen because you didn't know the next step. Let's say you went and you say you was hungry, but here today you haven't eaten yet and it's 6 o'clock. But then you go spend the last $5 you have and that's all you got. You don't know where your next money coming from. And you go spend that $5 and then you go get something to eat. But then when you walk literally out of that restaurant, let's say you went and got a pizza. The delivery guy said these people didn't want this damn pizza. It was a waste of pizza. I got 3 pizzas up in here. Guess I'll throw them away. Then he's like, well, do you want them? But then you just spent your $5. And then, now you got three free fucking pizzas. Could have kept that $5 for another day. Them 3 pizzas, you gonna learn how to fucking put them in bags and shit. Eat that motherfucker. Or gonna eat 2 today. You got 3 pieces and you got slices within the 3 pieces, right? Pieces. You slice, take 2, eat them 2 slices today, good. Or I mean 1 in the AM or whatever. However you eat. You grateful. And you like, damn, I shouldn't have fucking spent my $5. It talk to God. You would talk to God. God would have said, I got you. I heard you was hungry. I got you. Just wait. I got you. And sometimes he might not answer you that day. You ain't ate, but he know you ain't gonna die. Fuck, he know you ain't gonna die. Shit, he know that you got that good old fat up in your body that your body gonna eat off a little bit of, which ain't necessarily always a bad thing. You ain't gonna die. He might say, fill your body up with the Holy Spirit, pray and meditate, and you won't even feel hungry. And that will renew everything inside of you. Moving along. Okay. All right. So this person that is trying to escape somebody stole your money. This almost sound like Amanda's situation I heard the other day. Oh, Amanda's on here. Hey, Amanda. She says she gives good advice. I promise I think of things she has told me. I appreciate that. This sounds like your situation that you was talking about the other day. Somebody stole somebody's money. The person who God's going to tell that needs to escape. I hear that this person who stole somebody's money, whomever this resonates with, is a con artist and manipulative. Or you just got here, can't sleep, you gotta rewind and listen to what I said in the beginning. It's a con artist. Somebody need to get away from, because they ain't gonna change. That's who they are. And I don't feel like whoever this person is gonna ever change. They just gonna move on to the next person if they can't find you and do the same thing. This person and or you could possibly have a mental health issue. Oh, Amanda said, yeah, we just argued about it. It's like talking to a brick wall, child. Yeah. Gotta get out them situations, y'all. Okay, this person may have a mental health issue that has stole from you, and or you may have a mental health issue. This person could be tall. I hear and or you may be tall, but I feel like more it's the person that's tall than taller than you. Okay, that this is gonna resonate with. Yeah, this guy say this person is a loser. They're not gonna change. They're never gonna change. They're never gonna change. Ever. Never. God said literally never till the ending of time. They're not gonna change. That's who they are. And that's who they want to continue to be. Thank you for the hearts. This person could be born in the 80s, or you could be born in the 80s, but you do not have to be born in the 80s for this to resonate in your life. If this sounds like your story, then this is your story. You don't have to be born in the 80s, or they don't have to be born in the 80s, okay? Yep, it's time for you to clean your energy. It's going to make you feel better, God said. God said it's going to release some of that stress and burden off of your mind, body, spirit, and soul. And again, if some of y'all do not know how to clean your energy, I suggest there's little small tools that you can do that will make you feel 100% better. Let me see. Melon says, I love him, but I don't know what to do. He towers over the conversation, so he tall in that sense. Gotta get away from that motherfucker. That's all I can say. Gotta get away from him. If y'all don't know how to clean your energy, there's many ways that you can do it. Very simple, not even hard. If some of y'all like Palo Santo, which is considered the holy wood, I love Palo Santo. You can light that. Just go over your body, your space, your whole body, your crown, your chakras, all the way to your root, which is your feet, and just pray a prayer or meditate with it. I don't know what spiritual practices y'all practice. You may be a prayer warrior or just pray, or you may be a meditator who thinks while you meditate and just manifest it what you need to happen in your atmosphere. Ultimately, just cleanse your body, ask God to remove all negative energy away from you, return to sender to protect your aura field, to remove any depression, whatever you're going through, remove the depression off of you, cleanse your crown, take all the negative thoughts out of you, whatever is going on with you. That is what you do with that Palo Santo, or even if it's sage, you could do this exact same thing. Some of y'all can, if you into spiritual baths are great. You can even make your own spiritual baths with roses, crystals, lighting some incense while you're in there, like whatever you come up with, and put the intention, of course, in the water, in that bath that you're doing. Okay. There is Florida water. Florida water is really good as well. I like Florida water to bless my head with, and just to cleanse my body with, especially when I'm doing cards. There's also the soap that you can cleanse your body with. put the intention in the soap, what you want to do, I'm telling you, you will feel so much better. But I also suggest that you make sure that you cleanse your space, because that's very important. You can cleanse your body, but your space got all of that, whatever you were going through, still in the atmosphere. And you want to open up your window and tell the negativity to go out, any demonic spirits, anything around you that is not for your highest good to go out the window. You're rebuking in the mighty name of Jesus. Whatever you believe in, raw, whatever you like to say, send it on up out its way. And I promise you, you'll feel better. And then the good thing is, once you cleanse your energy in the atmosphere as well, whomever comes in that atmosphere around you and you start feeling that negativity, you'll know who is the problem. You'll know the problem. You will know who the problem is. If you did not know who the problem was, if they step in that atmosphere with you or come around you, you're going to know it's you who's sending me that shit. It's your energy. It's you. And that just means that's God's way of saying you need to remove this person out your life, because you're going to keep on going through the same thing. Okay? Amanda says, I know I sound silly, but please pray over my cigarette habit. It has been rough. I don't have money, so I need prayer. I promise you, I'll pray for you. Once I get off here, I'm going to pray for the whole chat once I get up off of here before I go to sleep, I promise. All right? Let's see. Yeah, so it says wise. So I hear God saying, you leaving is the wise thing to do, right? Because ultimately you want to get to a place where it's peaceful. You want to get to a place where you're mental, because I feel like I feel in here, and I feel like a pull right here. I feel like the situation for whomever this is resonating with, it's gonna it must be already, because I feel this pull. It's going to mess with your mental so bad. You ain't gonna be okay. It's going to start wearing. I feel like for whomever this resonates with, if you don't leave, it's going to mess with your mental health so bad that you're going to end up in the hospital. And you're not going to be well. Like, I feel like if you don't leave and you get the signs that God's telling you to leave and you ignore them, your mental health is going to deteriorate so much so that when you do go to the hospital, and let's say they're going to put you on medication, because you're going to obviously look like you need it, but also with your mental health, I feel like there's going to be a very heavy depression along with it. And the mental health, because it's going to be a break, like they're going to break you mentally. That break mentally that they're going to do to you along with the depression is ultimately going to make you suicidal. This is the truth. So I feel like whomever this resonates with, that your situation getting so bad where you're crying to God and asking God for an escape. And even though God has given you 3 opportunities to leave, you didn't take them. It's getting to the point where if you don't take it this time, it's not going to be a good outcome. Let me tell you something about God. See, God will make a way for you to remove yourself out of toxic relationships or toxic situations. And if he keep on opening that door for you and you don't take it, I'm going to be honest with y'all, God will cause more pain in your life to get you away from it. Meaning like something like that. He will allow the person who has a stronghold over you or making you feel fearful, he will cause you to have a mental break just so he can remove you, since you're so scared. Like it'll be more painful. It'll be more painful. Okay? And it's imperative, if you be one of the ones that don't leave this toxic relationship, and this about, this ends up happening to you, it's imperative that when you go to the mental hospital, God say you're going to have some sanity enough to tell them that you are in an abusive relationship or this person's done this. Please keep me away from this person. I fear for my life. Then that's going to help you to escape from them. They're gonna shut that shit down for them not to come back there where you at while you get well. And then as you get healthier while you're in this mental institution or mental place, wherever you gotta go, and they give you like a doctor or caseworker or something like that, you can let them know how much you fear for your life. So that way, you know, they can hook you up with the right resources so that you can leave. I hear God saying the first thing they're going to ask you is, do you have family and friends that you can go stay with? Tell them no. Especially if they're in the same state. You don't want to be in the same state with this person. You don't want the family and friends to know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like from whoever this for, you don't want your family and friends to know where you at that point. You want to get to these safe place and call them and just tell them that you're safe, opposed to letting them know where you at. Because you gotta look at every situation where, unless you trust your family and friends 100,000,000%, and you know you know that they're for your good, I wouldn't tell them. If you got a pinch of thinking that your family would call this person whom you running from, if your family and friends like this person, I would not tell them where I am. Just say I'm okay. I'll be all right. Y'all take care. If I could call again, I'll call again. Star 67 the number if you gotta call. Don't even call them from the motherfucking number that you really at. I'm okay. Y'all take care. I'm just taking care of myself. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm all right. Y'all just look. I'm good. I told y'all I was being abused. Nobody did anything about it. Whatever. Y'all want me to stay with this person, whomever, whatever situation. I'm good. And don't tell them where you at. And your life will get better. I promise you. Amanda says, are you sure you are not psychic? I just talked to my dad about going to a rehab for the next 30 days to get away. Like I said, this might be your reading. I'm telling you, this might be your reading. If this resonated with you, this might be your reading. Gotta rewind and listen to the beginning, Amanda. This might be your reading, but if this is, I just feel like you just got to get away from that situation. I almost feel like I want to cry because I see the road. If this is for you or whomever, I see the road ahead. And the more you stay in that situation, the more it's going to deteriorate you from the inside out. It is going to deteriorate you from the inside out. Do it while you can. Don't let it get so bad where you get to that point. Law and order. That's a confirmation within itself, because what I feel like is, yes, you're going to have to get the law involved, especially if you got to go back and get your stuff. Okay, if you got to go back and get things, and sometimes situations God may say don't go back. I mean, but I know sometimes you got to get some important papers. You may have to get the law involved. And I hear, restraining order. God say restraining order, to bring order to this situation. Amanda say, I'm about to cry. This must be your situation, Amanda. It's gotta be something. I feel like gotta be something part of you dealing with you. You need to get out this situation. I don't care how. Why do I feel like I want to cry? Good Lord Jesus, am I taking all your emotions? I just need to get away before I snap, and I got a cousin to take care of and be capable of being there for him. I get it, but you ain't gonna how you gonna take care of a cousin if you not okay? How? I see you. This what I see you doing. You drink too. You drink. Don't you drink? Do you drink alcohol? I see you smoking, chain smoking. I don't know if you know what chain smoking is when you smoke back to back. Do you drink alcohol too? Do you have like a cocktail, a drink, or hard liquor? Maybe with no mixed juice or anything like that? More often than not, Amanda? Let me know. Whew. This energy is heavy tonight. Magical. I feel like magical represents a better life. Like meaning, like, oh, look at the magical things that's happening. Uh, look at the unseen things that I can't believe happen, like the works of God. I feel like God is going to make magic for you, meaning like a way out of no way. Amanda says, yep, I'm drinking a twisted tea right now. It's embarrassing, but yep, don't judge me. I love you. Girl, I ain't gonna judge you. I ain't gonna judge you, baby. I understand. Sometimes it get that way and you just don't know what to do. You go into the thing that kind of calms you and make you feel better, so I understand. I've been there. I ain't fucking perfect. I've been there. Y'all know I used to drink shit. Y'all see me. I went to the places, got me a little cocktail before and stuff like that. And I used to tell y'all how I used to drink with my ex. So, and I used to smoke for 10 years. I smoked cigarettes for 10 years. So, I mean, I understand. I get it. Just trying to relieve some of the stress and pressure to get by, to just, before you snap, literally. Amanda says, I can't sleep, so it helps. It's wrong, I know. I mean, what's wrong and what's right when you're going through some things sometimes? I mean, who am I to judge anybody to say this is wrong or right because you drink, because you're going through something? I can't say that because when I used to go through that, I used to do it sometimes because I was going through something. So I understand. I understand. I just know that you need to get out of the situation that you're in so you won't allow yourself to continue to go down the road of feeling the way you feel, stressed out, having the burdens of your life, trying to figure out how you're going to do this, how you're going to do that, and you do have your cousin to take care of. You gotta find a way. You have to find a way. You can't just stay in the mess you in, because if you don't change the situation, it's not going to change. It can't change unless you do it. You got to physically put it in action. Got to. Because I already told you, if this your story, I told you, I just said what I see something gonna happen to somebody. And when you pray and ask God for help, and God try to give you the help and you don't take it, I promise you, God will. He make it harder in a way of he have to cause what they call in tarot a tower, but just gonna say it plain. He causes pain in your life so that he can get you away from the other pain. Because he like this person's just they're fearful. That the fear is consuming them. So I have to do something to help them because this person's they just not gonna go. And they keep praying to me and I keep trying to help them, but I see that they're so terrified. So I'm gonna have to do something. And some people are even harder. Some people, and I mean I don't want to say it like this, but it's the truth. Some people God allowed the demon in them to hit them and hurt them. Well, the police have to be called because they so hurt in order for them to get out the situation. Sometimes it becomes that detrimental when God really trying to help you, but He cannot help you unless you help yourself. He cannot intervene to make you physically go do something unless He calls that, and that's the only way the physical gonna happen. He can't literally pick you up and say, boom, there you go, you over there. No, you got to do the work. Whew, that's the energy. It's heavy. Amanda says, I love that you don't judge me. We need more people out there like you. I appreciate that, Amanda. I ain't gonna judge you, girl. Shit, if I judge you, you could judge me, honey. They say don't judge, lest ye be judged. Go ahead, judge me. Fuck, I judge. I try to watch that doing stupid shit like that. I know we all been through something. I just pray that you just be safe. Be safe. All right. Hello. Welcome to my live. Greetings from Germany. Welcome, Germany. I love that. Welcome. XZEGA says, Amanda, they're always a up when there's a down, so better times are coming. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for putting that in the chat. Amanda says, yep, I'm so fearful. I get advice, but I stay stuck. God just told me you can't judge a narcissist. Yeah, child. I find, I'm going to be honest with you, narcissists are the most hardest people to do anything with. Like anything. It's just the hardest. And it's so crazy. All my life, I never knew what a narcissist was, never knew a narcissist exists. I just only looked at how people treated me. But until I got to spirituality, I learned about narcissists. But man, like, if you can avoid, to be honest with you, having a narcissist in your life, that is the best thing for anybody. You do not want a narcissist in your life. You don't. It's the worst. It's the worst. Because even when you gone, they still trying to mess over you some kind of way. Amanda says, but it is important to realize narcissistic people is out of my control. Yep, it's in God's control. And unfortunately, God uses narcissists to, honestly, to make you realize that you don't deserve it, because they treat you so bad that they push you into loving yourself. Or if you don't love yourself while you with them, or learn the lesson that the fact that you need to leave them because that's not love, they'll be that took your life some kind of way, whether it be through mentally breaking you and you take your own life, or they getting into all kind of stuff. They, like, if they want to discard you because they didn't found somebody else that's gonna give them a better supply. They just do so much. Just they the worst. They the worst. And I really just pray that they just get some mental help. That's all I pray for. This, please get some mental help. I don't even see how, honestly, I can't say they can't be helped, because again, I didn't seen the guy on YouTube that will teach you about narcissists. He has been diagnosed as a narcissist. He is on medication for it. He is 100% honest and open about how he treated his wife as a narcissist, how he think as a narcissist, that the fact that you should never go back to a narcissist. So I can't say that a narcissist can't change in a sense of for themselves, because he don't be never having nobody around him or with him. He don't. From my understanding, he not in a relationship. He talk about how he missed his wife, and how she was good to him. But he also thinks about him being a narcissist, and if she came back, how he possibly may think again. He recognizes his illness, you know, and he teaches you how to deal with a narcissist, and that's by just like leaving them the fuck alone. Just even though they don't leave you, they don't leave you alone. They were just, some of them refuse to just move on with their life. They just like, I want to make them their life a living hell. I mean, I used to believe, and I don't know. I still question, can God deliver a narcissist completely? So meaning like this guy, he by himself, but can God deliver a narcissist to the point where they can have a healthy relationship? You know what I'm saying? With people. Like can they actually be delivered from the demons and the trauma, the mental health issues, where they can be stable within themselves in society? That is the question. I be like, God, do you deliver narcissists? Do you or are they created to be the way they are forever? I don't know. And I mean, I guess that's why a lot of I've listened to psychologists on YouTube, and they were just like, you know, narcissists can't be healed and all that. And I just like, but I don't understand why I be like, I don't understand why they say that when God created everything, why couldn't God cure or heal a narcissist completely? I don't know. I don't know, but I know that after being with a narcissist and I realize they have them in my family, I'm good. I don't want to deal with that shit no more. That shit will wear you the fuck out. Completely. Rise above it all. It says rise above it all. I feel like this for you, Amanda. Rise above it all. Amanda says, I pray so much about him, but he really thinks people owe him things. He has abandonment issues. Yeah, most narcissists have abandonment issues and felt unloved as a child. Even if they got a certain kind of love, the kind of love that they got was not a healthy love, but it's the way they think now. But mainly most of narcissists, they have abandonment issues. They have some type of childhood trauma. And the reason why narcissism is so hard to deal with, because with, I don't want to say normal people, because we all got issues, but what would be considered normal, when you in a relationship with a narcissist or have people in your life that's narcissists, when you give them that admiration, all it does is feed their ego. Or when you give them that love and empathy, they look at you as weak and how they can get over. So they don't take it like the way what we would call normal people would take it. Somebody need a hug because they feeling down. You give them a hug and they be like, "Oh, thank you. I sure appreciate it. I needed that." And that's it. And they take that energy with them, and they try to keep that for the day to make them feel better, and they just appreciate it. Narcissists don't look at shit like that. Everything has got to be how they can get over on some kind of way. If you empathize with them, it's like, I don't even know how to help you. I don't even know how to help you. Because if I give you love, you're going to think I'm weak. You're going to feel like you can take advantage of that. How you can manipulate and all of that. It's just going to feed your ego and make you feel like you are better than, more than, and all of that shit. And you just can't take it for what the fucking face value of it is. You know, you just can't. It's just it's so hard. And if you take the love away, then you get mad. They get mad. You want to fuck your life over. It's like, down if I do, down if I don't. If I give you the love, that's not good for you. If I don't give you the love, then you're gonna fuck me over because I ain't give you. It's just, it's like you can't win with narcissists. You cannot, because of the way they think. And it's sad, and I feel sorry for them, but at the same time I can't in real life, because feeling sorry for them is again what feeds their ego, because they always, oh, woo, it's me. Oh, woo, it's me. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Somebody see I'm the victim. Can somebody tell me I'm the victim? Can somebody feed me all their energy? Because I'm the victim. Child. May God heal them. If this person deals with insecurities, the person that you need to escape, whomever this resonates with, I know it resonates with Amanda, they have insecurities. Major insecurities. Major. I hear they need a night blanket all the time, and you they night blanket. And it's like a kid, like, not getting its way. Give me the blanket, you know. And you're just like, I mean, I'm tired. Can I put my own blanket on? I mean, can I do for myself? Can I love on me? Because you're not doing it. You're just taking all of my love out of me to give to you, and I have nothing for myself. Can I have my own blanket? Why do you want my blanket and your blanket? Because I want it. It's like, it's draining. It's fucking draining, man. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, it will break you the fuck down. Jesus. This is confirmation from what I said earlier. God wanted a relationship with you. He just wanted to be you and him. He just wants to spend some time with you. God wants to spend some time with you. Let's see. Amanda says he's gay. We dated in the past. Sorry, too much information, but he just goes for guys that are married or in the closet. Yeah, be careful with. Make sure he use protection if y'all still being intimate. Make sure you use protection, because unfortunately, a lot of gay men, when they don't use protection, a lot of gay men sleep around with a lot of other gay men. They can bring you something back. So you make sure, if you still sleeping with him, please make him put on a condom. Please. All right, let me see if this is a hidden message. I'm not going to read this out loud. That's the truth, Amanda, what you said. The hidden message. Yeah, he ain't gonna never be happy. You're right, if he don't do that. Man says, don't judge me. My family doesn't like him because I'm always been the girl in love with a gay guy. Man says, oh, just duplicate it. I mean, don't let nobody judge you for what you like, but at the same time, just be careful. Just be careful. Okay? Just be careful with your body, especially if, like I said, if y'all still intimate, just be careful. Okay? A lot of gay men don't use protection all the time. Okay? All right. So I have copycat. I feel like whomever this resonates with, that you're leaving, that hopefully you leave. I pray to God that you leave. I hear this person is copycatting off your energy because they don't know how to be themselves. I feel like for some reason I hear that movie coming back, going back to America, and when Eddie Murphy was going to marry the woman that his family picked for him, and she was hopping around like a dog, and she was like, whatever you like, I like. It's almost like the energy of that, like this person don't know how to be themselves, think for themselves, so they literally mask themselves with your energy, the way you are. It's almost like you're an admirer of them, but at the same time they really don't like you because they rather be you than themselves. Okay? Yeah, this person is a monster. This person is a monster. That's why I feel like it's just, oh, it's so heavy in here. It just feels like I'm nauseated, sick, because it's so detrimental. Like it's so like imperative for who this resonates with, that you leave the situation. Like I just feel like this is a beast. This is a monster hidden in skin. Man says, I've always been comfortable with him because I love Jesus with all my heart, but we related because I'm more attracted to women. I understand that. I understand. I could see that. I mean, that's not uncommon. I've had people, friends back in the day. This girl, she was more like a stud, and she was so beautiful. Oh my God. She was just a beautiful woman. And she slept with nothing but gay guys, but she liked girls. And me and her like had a crush on each other for a long time. And I wanted to sleep with her so bad. But she had this major rumor going around about her having HIV. And the gay guys, when I used to go out to the clubs all the time, they took every chance to put her on blast. They took every chance. So any kind of relationship, real relationship she was gonna have, it was hard because the only thing you could think about is the gay men in the club, like I'm talking about get on a microphone and put her on blast and say stuff, yeah, because I just had her and put my thing in her, like literally disrespect her in front of everybody. I can only imagine how that made her feel. I can only imagine because back then it was not okay for you to be a gay girl that looked like a boy, that say you a lesbian but you sleep with gay men. It was not okay back then. And I liked her so much, I tried to get past it, but I just couldn't. I couldn't get past it. So I told her, and she was like, what you want to do, you gonna get with me or not? And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't even force myself to do it, because the only thing I could think about is, what if you do have HIV. Because back then I was kind of young, so I wasn't thinking about like, let's go to, let's go get tested. I just kept thinking about everything that everybody else kept saying about her. Like they just badmouthed her. Like I'm talking about they putting this girl on blast. She never denied it that she did it. She never denied it. But it was just the way they kept on like making her feel bad about her liking gay guys. But I think even more so, I think that where the issue was is because she was letting so many gay men have her. It was a lot of gay men that was having her. And when I talked to her and I heard a little bit about her story, she said she grew up in a religious family who did not agree with her being gay. So I think in her mind, she felt like, well, if I'm gay, but I'm with a man, even though it's a gay man, would they accept it? And I think that's where some of her trauma came from, because I think that she was trying to appease her family but still be herself, because she looked like a boy but very beautiful. Mike, when I say this woman was a beautiful woman, my God, she was gorgeous. But she was, to me, confused because she had girlfriends, and some of the girlfriends knew that she, messed with men, but until people just really start blasting her, she couldn't even get a girlfriend. And I look at it as I'm older now, and I just feel so bad for her. I was young then, and I felt bad for her then, but I can only imagine how that made her feel to want to just be herself and being confused in who she was, because she was trying to appease her family, trying to be a certain kind of way, and then, end up having sex with men that were gay and possibly getting HIV, and I didn't want to be like everybody else. I really wanted to be different in her life. Even back then, I was only in my 20s. I wanted to be different. And she just kept like, well, what you gonna do? And I liked the girl. I really liked her. But I just couldn't. It was almost like a force holding me back. And maybe it was God holding me back from just leaping with her. I kept going in my mind with it. I kept saying, she deserves love. She deserves someone to care for her. She deserves, a good partner like anybody else. I can't fault her for what she has done. If she still likes guys, that's an issue. That's the issue. In my mind, that was an issue, but it was the fact that they kept saying the girl had HIV. I just couldn't leap. I just couldn't do it. And me and her stopped talking. I know it hurt her feelings because she wanted someone to look past that, but it was so hard to look past it. Um, and again, it was just so many gay men was just ragging her. I mean, every chance they got. When I was living in New Orleans, every chance they got, they would even get on a microphone, and back then they had the music, and they still do have that, da 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 da, shake shake, blah blah. They'll get on there and start making up a song about her, how they did her, and how she did this to her. I mean, every time she would go to the club, these gay men would just drag her. They would drag her. They would drag her. Just be careful. Let me move on. Let me see anything else in here. Let's see. Amanda says, I don't want to go to hell for being attracted to a woman, so I never really acted on it, but Alan knew I like girls. Girl, you ain't gonna go to hell for liking no girls. Don't let nobody make you believe that shit. Erase that shit out your head. Cause God don't look at us because we got a vagina. God don't even got a dang. Okay? God ain't got nothing down there. God's a spirit. God has no gender. Okay? God don't have no ping ping or no poo poo. Okay, if he was gonna if you was gonna go to hell for liking girls, girl, I should be burning up right now. And God shouldn't even be using me to go and tell his people this knowledge. Because trust me, back in the day, I used to think I was going to go to hell for liking girls until the church kept hurting me, until the church, the pastor was hitting on me, calling me, talking about you want to masturbate together. You got a whole pregnant wife, all that. I told my story about that before. Went to the church, the same church who told me I was going to go to hell for liking girls. I went to them and tell them about what the pastor did. And they said, oh, he just a man. I was like, oh, these motherfuckers, these old hypocrites. These hypocrites. So I said, Lord, well, if I'm an abomination to you, and you gonna condemn me to go to hell and all that for liking a woman, take my life right now. Take it. God blessed me. He blessed me abundantly to let me know that was not a true statement. And me and God, that's when me and God got close, real close after that situation, believe it or not. I invited God to my life knowingly at 18 years of age. And God blessed me, and I started getting a personal relationship with God. And God blessed me and showed me so much love to show me that statement that people had put over my life and what I believed in, if I liked girls, I was going to go to hell. God showed me that was not true. And here we are today, a chosen child. So, don't believe that shit. Always ask the source the truth. Don't go by what man tell you, because man is flawed. They got their own mindset, perspective, beliefs. If you listen to what man say, man will lead you wherever the fuck they want you to go, because that's what they believe. That's why you always go to God and ask God, hey God, send me a sign. Am I going to go to hell for liking girls? Please send me a sign. God will do it. Because God wants to teach his kids directly. He said, put no man before me. That means I ain't asked you to go to the man for the information. I asked you to come to me. Come to me in prayer. He be telling y'all what to do, but y'all don't listen. Put no man before me, no God, no statue. Come to me in prayer. He's telling you, but y'all be like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. No, it don't. Pastor, is God gonna send me to hell for liking girl? Oh yeah, he gonna send you to hell. Oh shit, now I can't like girls. God damn, I'm go to hell. And God say, is the pastor me? Or am I God? Am I God, or is the pastor God? Who is God? Moving along. Make sure I look back. Okay. Visit. I hear and feel for some of y'all are going to be the receiver of the person who's trying to escape. Somebody's going to come and visit you. Meaning that for some of y'all, someone that you know is going to come visit you, and you're going to be their quote unquote escape go. Meaning they're going to come to you and knock on your door and ask you, can they come and stay there? God say, if this happened to you, tap into him. Ask God for prayer at that moment as to what to do. Because some of y'all, God gonna say it's okay. And for some of y'all, God's gonna say no. And it's because of the person themselves. where they are with God. Meaning, are they going to try to bring drama to your door by asking you to stay there and they're not going to change? They're going to just go back, or put you in a situation that's involving it because of them not wanting to do the right thing for themselves? Are they truly, genuinely wanting to change and walk with God so God can continue to help them grow? God wants to help the ones that truly want to grow and do better. That's not going to come in your house and try to take advantage of you or anything like that. And this is only for a few people that are escaping. They still got a lot of issues within themselves that needs to be sorted out. And they still got, I need you to take care of me syndrome. Meaning, for some of y'all who this person's going to try to escape to, this person still doesn't want to grow up and learn how to take care of themselves. It's not that God's going to necessarily tell you to turn them away, but God is going to give you the necessary resources to how to help them, whether that means for you to get in your vehicle and bring them somewhere where they can stay, whether that be a shelter, or give them some money to, something like that, until God works on them if they want to receive that growth. Because God doesn't want to put the person in your life to become a burden when he see that they're not going to change. They just going to run back. He don't want you to open your door up to someone who has not learned their lesson, who's not going to learn their lesson. Okay? And this is only for a small group of people that this is going to happen to, but ask God. Okay? All right, so for the person that is escaping, and I feel like two situations. Okay, so for the person who is going to escape, this person is not your person. They're not your person. This is why you're going through hell. This is not your person. The person that is stressing you the fuck out, who is doing the most, the narcissist possibly, and they don't have to be a narcissist. They could be an abusive, unhealed, toxic ass person. This person is not your person. And for others, I hear that the person that is coming towards you could be your ex, which is not your person. And that's what makes sense why God said for some of y'all, they're not gonna change. Because this person, I'm being honest with y'all, for some of y'all, this person who gonna escape that's not your person could be actually a narcissist. And they coming back to you because they are in a situation where, let's put it like this, karma is coming on them for something that they did wrong, maybe towards you. So it's important that you talk to God. Okay? And on the back it says, this is the truth. That's confirmation. All right, y'all. This is my reading. Let me see what else in the chat before I go. Amanda said, oh my gosh, that's my little brother, because he is dealing with his baby mama and he is having a hard time dealing with it. I'm sorry that your little brother going through that. Amanda says you are so, let's see, you are so strong. I admire that so much. I'm a big baby. I'm too timid. Oh, thank you for telling me I'm strong. My strength comes from God. I used to be timid. I ain't timid no more. God give me the strength. God give me the power. You can have it too. You just gotta want it. I definitely was timid. I was kind of shy coming up. I was kind of shy. But not no more. Not no more. I had to learn real quick. We don't live in a world where you can be shy too long. And if you shy, you better be paying attention to the world, because they coming for you. If they think, oh, you just a pushover. And I hate living in a world like this because I feel like everybody should be able to be themselves completely without somebody, some wolf in sheep clothing coming to victimize them. I hate that about the world. I feel like every man on this earth should be able to be themselves without hurting other people or trying to get over or con somebody or push over or want to harm somebody just because of who they are. I feel like if you kind and you sweet, you should be able to be kind and sweet on this earth and live in this world and not nobody do nothing to you or try to say, oh, we can get over this. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Because this world causes you to put your big girl drawers on. You can't always be kind and sweet. People gonna come for you. People gonna try you. People gonna try to fuck you over. You can't always just be loving and kind and all of that shit. You just can't. You just can't. You will get ate up, chewed up, and spitting out. You would. That's just what it is. And I had to accept that I gotta be sometimes in my dark side. Because everybody ain't light, and everybody ain't light and dark and balanced. A lot of people are in their darkness. And although you think you can they say, oh, kill them with kindness, that's a damn lie. You can't kill no narcissist with kindness. That's just not true. That's a downfall. You go ahead, keep on being kind to their ass. Go ahead. They're gonna be, oh, this is a dumb motherfucker. It's a dumb, naive motherfucker, and I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna swallow him up, spit him out, chew him up, step on him, spit on him. It's a dumb motherfucker. Can't be no kind to no narcissist. Kill him with kindness. Okay, yeah. They ain't dead yet. Shit. So some of them old cliches they be saying, I don't believe in that shit no more. When you experience the shit for real in real life, and you take that cliche and try to use it on certain people, that shit don't work. It make it worse. Sometimes you gotta show motherfucker, just like you dark nigga, I can get dark too. You wanna kill me? You think I don't love me enough to kill your ass too? That's because you gonna push me, think I'm gonna push over you. Don't think I'm gonna stand up for myself. Because some people, like, if you just let them punk you or, bully you, because a lot of way these bullies bully, they pussies. They pussies. Anybody that's a bully is they don't have so much in them. It's just they don't have so much, and they got to do something to feel powerful. They are weak, because any strong person don't have to do that. They just don't. Weak people only do that because they're weak within themselves. But yeah, girl, look, you gotta put your big girl drawers on sometime, pull them bitches up, put your belt on, buckle it up, and be like, I wish your bitch would. Because it's gonna be sometime either you or them. And when you learn self-love, you know, oh, bitch, it's not gonna be me, and if it's me, bitch, it's gonna be you too. Bitch, if I go, you going too, motherfucker. And a lot of these people, they don't even like you because they don't like themselves. A lot of people who don't like you don't even fucking know you. That's how sad this world is. People target you for whatever fucking reason they want to target you for, to fuck with you, because they don't realize you don't love yourself. And I could tell you all day why you doing what you doing. That's stupid. But you don't see that because you soulless. The way you think is nothing I can say to change the way your mindset is. It is set. It is set. I would never try to convince a narcissist to be anything different than what it is, because it's sometimes I feel like narcissists are so gone that it's nothing you can say. I met this guy who was a narcissist, which was a God be sending people in my life, and I be like, why you do that? But I get that he be sending dangerous people in my life sometimes. God let me meet this guy. He used to be on my channel. And he came off like he was such a good person. And that's how narcissists always come off though. Always come off like that. And he came up to my vehicle and he was talking to me, which I thought was random and weird anyway. So I was already on the alert. Cause I'm like, that's I already got gang stalkers. This is weird. But okay, let's see what he got to say. So he talking to me. And then he say, do you want a ride along? And I was like, no. Which I was so glad God, because my old sweet ass back in the day would have been like, probably still no. Probably still no, but I would have considered it. But I had stuff in my seat anyway, but I was like, nah, I'm good. I like to ride along. And so after I told him that, because I was like, yeah, I'm homeless. He said he was homeless. I'm homeless. He had a car too. And I was getting ready to go, and he come right back before I pull off. He's like, you got something to eat or something like that. I was like, I don't got nothing. I was like, but I'll get you a pizza. So I got him a pizza, whatever. And I'm thinking he seemed like he was genuine, But again, there's that alert system, because it was just random. It was just weird. And then the fact that you want to ride with me, it's like you don't even know me. And you got a car. It just didn't, And so I gave him my YouTube page, and I put his phone number in my phone. I was like, yeah, brother, because I was like, he came off, he was talking about God, which again, people who have the devil in them talk about God. They don't have a problem with that. Now I'm dealing with all this gang stalking. I go to the washateria one day. He miraculously ends up there. And then as soon as I saw him, I said, oh, this motherfucker's a gang stalker. God damn it. So he comes up to me and he starts talking to me. And it's like, God, it's so weird because God, if you miss it the first time, God will send people back in your life so you could see it. So you could see what that thing is, that something's not right. That feeling or something alert. He'll show you what it is. And so he comes up to my vehicle and I was like, hey, what's going on? He's like, whatever. And so he tells me he feels like my channel is negative. And I said, tell me, what is it that I said that's negative? Well, I don't know, but I was like, wait a minute, wait. I said, what you mean you don't know? You saying my channel is negative. I need you to tell me what about my channel is negative, or what I said is negative, so that I can understand how you perceived it. Well, I don't know. I was like, well, I can't help you understand something about what you feel about my channel is negative if you can't tell me what it is. You ain't gonna understand me anyway. I was like, well, I'm trying to understand you if you just tell me what it is that I said, or what you think about my channel is negative. That's why I'm talking to you, because I really want to hear what you have to say. Nobody understands me. I said, well, how is other people going to understand you if you don't express what you're trying to say? Then it showed right there. His face literally looked demonic. And the mental health issues started coming out. Because it was too much of me questioning him to get him to tell me what it is. It was too much because he was lying. Narcissists lie. He couldn't tell me the answer, so he went around the bush, and he still didn't give me an answer. And when I continued to question him so I can fix or understand the issue, his face got demonic. And the mental health started coming out. He started getting mad, like mad. I said, you and I are not alike. I said, I thought you and I were alike, because he was talking about God. I said, you're not my brother. You're not, we're not alike. I said, you take care, be blessed. And I got my vehicle because the mask was cracking. He couldn't, it was challenging for him because he was lying. And I learned it about narcissists because, Lord, I've met a lot of more narcissists lately. And I've learned a lot about them. Motherfucker was lying in your face with a straight motherfucking face. I asked this guy the other day about something. I'm not going into details. And he said no. So I was like, for real? So I got up. I said, I'm going to go look for myself. That motherfucker got up and started running where I was going because that motherfucker knew he was lying. And I looked and I said, well, there to go right there. You just came from right there. Got what I'm asking you about. But you said they didn't have it. That's why I asked you. That motherfucker told me no. And when I say, oh, really? So I got it. I started going over there. That motherfucker come running. Because he knew I was about to see the motherfucking truth. And I just like they just can't stop lying. Because darkness is liars. They are what they are. And when you challenge them for them to tell their truth, they can't tell the truth because they was lying in the first place. How they gonna come up with the truth when they lying? They just trying to figure out another lie. And when I asked him, because I literally was calm, I wanted to know what he felt, what it was that bothered you. That motherfucker got demonic. God, so when I say his face looked demonic, if his face changed, looked like a demon, and that motherfucking mental health started coming out, and he got, I'm talking about mad. Because I'm like, well, I want to understand what I say. He got mad. I was like, oh, okay, that's what God wanted me to see. That's why God sent you back my way. That's what I'm telling myself. This is the thing I felt there was something. Alert, alert, alert. And you a gang stalker. I think mental health and being demonic possessed in this world is the biggest issue that we have in this world. Mental health, because mental health comes from trauma, and the devil exasperates the trauma, which ultimately causes the mental health, which ultimately causes entities to attach to you because of the behaviors and the things that you do because you are the way you are. I really feel like this world could get more exorcised, meaning exorcisms, And extreme, for some people, extreme mental health, which is, it's hard to help narcissists because narcissists won't be truthful with themselves. Narcissists, if they get medication, they may show part of their mental health, but they don't show all of it. So they may be diagnosed with, let's say, manic depression, but that's just a part of another symptom that goes along with their narcissism. They don't want to show the full-fledged demon that's possessing them because, again, they lie. They can't, how is a narcissist supposed to tell the truth? Which I guess they can, because like I said, the guy, he on medicine. I don't know what it took for him to be honest to his doctor, but it's so hard for narcissists to be honest because all they know how to do is lie. That they don't get treated properly. They be on medication for something that's milder that they need to be on. No, you not giving the right medicine. They need somebody to go deep into them and say, let's face the trauma that you have experienced. Let's look this motherfucking demon in the eye and tell this demon to leave in the name of Jesus, in the name of Ra, Most High God. Let's deal with it. What happened to you? Let's talk about it. Let's face it. I need you to put action to it. If you want me to stand by your side and help you to go do it, I'll stand by you, but you gotta be one to do it. I think there needs to be more of that. But shit, some of these damn therapists and all that, some of these motherfuckers is narcissists. So Charles, I feel like only God can. Anyway, let me get up off of here. All right, let me see what Amanda said, and I'm getting up off of here. Let's see. Let's see. Amanda says, I would love for my little brother to come live with me, but I got too much going on right now. I love him though. I understand that. Amanda says, that's why I'm a nurse, but boy, oh boy, it's a tough job. You gotta put on your happy face and pretend life is perfect. Yeah, I can imagine so. But sometimes it ain't perfect, and sometimes you don't want to put on a happy face. But I get it. The world pushes you to wear a mask on your job. If you don't wear a mask on your job because you're human and you're going through it, but you gotta take care of patients, it's a problem. And that's sad, which ultimately causes people mental health too, because they can't just be and feel and go through the situation. Amanda says, people at work have noticed, so I'm like, I need to take time off from work to deal with my mental health. Yeah. Amanda says, we all have some sort of mental issue. Oh, I believe that. I believe that. Amanda says, I truly believe that. Yeah, I believe that. I think my mental, if I could point out anything about my mental, I think it would be when I get off into, if this is a gang stalker or if that's not a gang stalker, and if I cuss the motherfuckers out, I'm being 100% honest. If I cuss the motherfuckers out, they might be the wrong person. You know, I think literally that's, sometimes I've gotten like 90% better with that shit. I just really don't deal with it. But sometimes I have my days where I'll be wanting to cuss the motherfucker out. And sometimes I'll be like, shit, maybe that ain't a gang stalker. So I ain't gonna cuss that motherfucker out. But sometimes when I catch a motherfucker staring at me, I be like, what the fuck you looking at, nigga? I do. I'm like, what the fuck you looking at, nigga? And if sometimes they turn their eye, shit, you see something, I didn't ask me, you see something the fuck you like? I remember one guy said, yeah, I do. I was like, well, at least you was fucking honest. I had to laugh at that motherfucker because I wasn't expecting that goddamn answer. Yeah, I do. Okay, well, shit, at least you was honest. you know, and I think that's what my mental, but like, I've got so much better with it. Sometimes I just be like, I just say it to myself, the fuck that nigga looking at, motherfucker. And I'll walk off, but I don't say it to them. I just say it to myself. But shit, a few months ago, I'd be like, what the fuck you looking at, nigga? Sometimes I just sit in the car and be laughing at myself. Bitch, you crazy. This crazy little motherfucker. You crazy little motherfucker, girl. You do. I mean, the fuck he was looking. He may or may not been a GameStop, but he was staring at me so motherfucking hard. I was fuck. Even if he wasn't a GameStop nigga, you was looking at me mighty hard. Ain't nobody else around. What the fuck you looking at? Shit. I had motherfuckers pull up on the side of the car and just do this, like, what's up? Now to be like, nigga, what's up? I done got used to the eye contest, motherfucker. The fuck? What's wrong with you? Shit. And I think that's a part of the mental thing with me. Because I just be like, everybody got something going on with them. Like I say, we were all born into darkness, honey. Each and every last one of us. We all in this bitch trying to figure it the fuck out. And hopefully get the fuck up out this motherfucker. I know I'm trying to get the fuck up out this motherfucker. I think I'm headed the right way. I think all the stars are aligning for me. And I ain't getting off track. I ain't letting nobody get me off track. That's why I'm like, God, don't send me no woman. I don't want nobody. Fuck that. I don't want nobody, Lord. I don't need no distraction. I ain't trying to give up none of my sacra. I ain't trying to figure out if she good or bad. She gonna be with me for 10 years and then stab me in my motherfucking back. I don't want to have to figure out, bitches, you was a narcissist and you wearing a better mask than the last one. Is you the same demon spirit that keep on jumping to all these motherfucking women I'm getting with because you're out for my goddamn life? I don't want to have to figure it out. So I'd rather motherfucker leave me alone. I'd rather not be with nobody for me to have to go through all that fucking conversation with God trying to figure out, Lord. And yeah, sure. I'm like, look, you telling me be with this person, you already had told me because I still hold this over God's head a little bit. You told me to give him a goddamn heart and I died that goddamn day. And you think I'm gonna trust you with another motherfucking woman? I'm not. You ain't about to teach me no motherfucking new levels, new goddamn devils. We can skip that part because I'm not motherfucking doing it. I don't want to find out. And I sure the fuck ain't listen to goddamn tarot with that bullshit because I would listen to them motherfuckers in the first place about some goddamn twin flame and shit. Oh, this is your person. Then that twin flame fucked me in the asshole without no goddamn Vaseline. You think I'm about to motherfucker do that shit again? You's a crazy motherfucker. Hell no. Fuck that. I'd be like, what can a woman bring me? She can't bring me a motherfucking thing. Cause I don't want her pussy. I don't want no cat. I don't want no meow. Meow. I don't want it. Take your meow over there. I don't want it. Don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't motherfucking trust you. Because y'all seem like, not saying about everybody, this is me generally talking. You seem like you're nice when you come along, but then when I get with you, you turn into the fucking demon that you the fuck are. You end up being a whole fucking narcissist because it seems like that's all the fuck I attract is narcissists. Because they're attracted to fucking empaths. So you think I didn't got what 2 + 2 equals? That motherfucker equal 4. So if I'm an empath, which I am, I ain't attracting none of nobody else. I don't want nobody else. I don't want nobody else. I got the memo when God say, just, you're going to die alone. Okay, God, that seems very good and comfortable to me. I'm just fine with that. Thank you very much. Don't send nobody my motherfucking way. Thank you. I'm grateful. I don't even want a goddamn friend. Last friend I had, what the fuck she ended up being? I'm like, is that all I'm gonna ever meet? Is a fucking narcissist? Good Lord. Jesus. Goodness. So I'm like, yeah, how about I not meet nobody? How about the people I meet along the way? How you doing? Love you, this, and that. Move on with my motherfucking life. No, you cannot come along with me. Thank you. You can't. Because I don't trust you. I don't care if you're a good person. I ain't trying to find out. Shit. Either way. Let me get the fuck up off here. Let me see. Uh a man said that's funny. A man say we all just trying to get by somehow. Lord help us all. Laugh out loud. Yes, please help us all. Amanda says ever since Bruce Almighty and he just let everyone win the lottery. We all just gonna win 1.25. Laugh out loud. I know that's right, baby. Come on, give me some. Give me a piece of the pie, honey. Give me a piece of the pie, honey. I'll make some dreams happen. Shit with my piece of pie. Damn. Give me a piece of the pie. All right, Amanda. It was good talking to you, man. Let me go ahead and pray before I get off of here. Lord, I thank you for this knowledge and wisdom that you have given me today to help somebody escape their situation, to help somebody open their door to the person that you give them the knowledge and wisdom to help. Lord, I ask that you touch each and every one that came to my chat today, Lord God. Whatever situation that they're going through, whether it be Amanda, like with her smoking cigarettes that she wants prayer for, or whatever it be, like the person that needs to escape, even if that is Amanda as well. Lord God, I ask you to just go into their life and be that door that opens for them to go through it, whatever their situation is, so that they can grow and heal and learn and be stronger within themselves, which means that they're stronger in you. I ask you to give them fearlessness, Lord God, through their situation so they will not be fearful to not take the leap of faith and do what they need to do so that they can be happy, healthier, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Lord God, I ask you to let your will be done in each and every one of our lives, Lord God, everybody that came to this chat and everybody who's going to watch this video. We love you. We praise you. You are God of all gods in my life, Lord of all lords. You will reign forever. I give you all the blessings and the praises. In the mighty name of the Father and Mother, Son, and Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. So it shall be done. So it is so. Ashe, ashe. All right, beautiful people. All right, Amanda. I hope you have a blessed night. Thank you always for supporting me and showing up. I greatly appreciate you very, 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 very much. And I pray that your situation gets better always. Amanda says, God, please be with her because she has been a blessing to me, Lord, though. Lord, through her channel and has comforted me. Amen. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Amen. All right. I hope you have a blessed night. Sleep tight. And may God bless your life. This is just love. And don't forget to love yourself. Beautiful people. Bye. Peace. And I'm out.